Hello everyone. Um, Today I wanted to do a slightly different video than I normally do, that no one is going to see. So, but that doesn't really matter. I know that everyone and their grandma has done a video talking about the current state of League of Legends, but I just wanted to give my perspective as a new player, someone who started playing in Season 10, and trying to stream in this newer environment, trying to start streaming in this newer environment. So yeah, since I don't have a face cam, or I don't want to use one, I'll just put this over my normal gameplay. Uh, it will be a little more quiet than normally, but you should still be able to hear it in the background, I hope. So, what do I think about the current state of League of Legends? First off, it is this game that I really like. I really like the game. Just that's just the basis I gotta establish. Um, and people flaming isn't exactly something that bothers me. I have a personal rule to never flame someone for having a bad game, but some people don't have that kind of rule, so it changes. But yeah, flame doesn't disturb me, not even if it's directed at me. I just accept and move on, sort of. So yeah, so flame isn't really a problem. What becomes a problem is people griefing and hinting, people who decide that this person did something bad, I must now punish by losing game. Um, those kinds of players. Um, because it ruins the experience for everyone. And I know I'm bringing up the same point as pretty much anyone who has made these videos, but I just feel like it is important to bring up. So when it comes to people inting, I don't mean someone feeding, because those things are different. Someone feeding can be, you have a bad game, you had a bad start, you didn't respect a level 2 or a level 6, and then you get tilted, and so on. And like I said, I will never flame someone for having a bad game. However, when someone feeds, when someone ints, that is by definition intentional. When you're doing it just power up the opponent so that your team is going to lose.
I am stronger than man, stronger than machine. I am an idea.
That is, in of itself, just a bad move according to me. It's just I never understand why people do it, or why they feel entitled to punish someone else in that way. But I'm getting ahead of myself. So people feeding, people griefing, people not trying to win the game, that is in of itself just a problem. It causes people to dislike this, according to me, great game that brings a lot of happiness and entertainment to at least my life. And to see it just being destroyed, seeing the community starting to dislike it because of people who can't play the game in a way that is just respectful, that really hurts me. And I mean, it's also, and that's just my general feelings as a player. And of course, I can go on about how it's annoying that I can be forced to sit through 5 dodges, and then the moment I get in a game, I get autofilled. I don't do well because, I'm autofilled, and then someone just griefs because they want to punish me for losing them the game. I mean, it's not like that happens often, but I mean, when it happens, it is just tough to stay focused on the game, so to say. Yeah, it is just... Alright, got him. I accidentally used my health pot when I wanted to use my Q. Where was I? Oh yes. Being forced to sit through dodges, and then someone just flames and feeds, and it just ruins the whole experience. I'm tilted for the rest of the day. My whole like mood is ruined. The disappointment is just extreme sometimes. But what can you do? That's the game. That's just what happens. The harder part is when you're trying to stream, and I had a period when I actually tried to use my actual voice when I recorded my voice like this, but I stopped mostly because, I mean, that's putting extra effort into well, this. That is putting extra effort into playing the game, and I gotta focus more and all of that. And doing that while someone just feeds their ass off, and there is no point in playing the game because you can't win, that is a hard task. It is hard to stay positive during that. It is hard to be able to focus during it. So yeah, that's why I stopped. Because I felt like if I wasn't going to have a good time while playing, then I wasn't going to try a little bit extra to make it more fun, so to say. And I believe like that's the feeling of a lot of people. Like no one likes that person who feeds, and over time it just ruins the whole experience, It just sucks. Oh, he didn't respect the level 6. Anyway. So yeah, so people who feed like that are just, in my opinion, some of the worst people. People who just don't try to win the game, who just flame for the sake of flaming. It brings down the mood of everyone playing the game. And here's the thing. After a while, having to sit through that eventually hurts. No, not hurts. That eventually like changes you a little bit. Because when I'm tired, I've had to sit through bad games, I'm being destroyed. That means that I'm more likely to just explode on someone. Someone who might not even be at fault, but I just need an outlet. I just need to vent on something. And when that happens, I write things in chat that I shouldn't write. I write things. I start behaving like one of those people that I don't like. And I mean, I believe that's partly because you have to be subjected to it. And I mean, yes, it's everyone's personal responsibility to not become that guy and all of that, but I mean, think about it. Really think about it. If you sit through that sort of annoyance over and over and over, eventually it's going to rub off on you. Maybe even subconsciously it's going to like make you feel like, okay, everyone else has done it, can't I do it this one time? I feel like I deserve it this time, or such things. And you know, there are a lot of videos that I record where I feel like I said something or I wrote something and I didn't post it, So and that's annoying because I mean I lose a lot of my work, quote unquote. I don't, not really my job to do this, but I still try to put in time and effort into making this as enjoyable as possible for some people, for better or for worse. And while what I do may not be the most entertaining, I still enjoy doing it. Like at its core, this is something I have fun doing. So being pushed into like this, like uh, circle of just slowly descending feelings, it sucks. It really hurts. Right? If someone is roaming, someone can roam. I am a little bit fed, the mid laner is not. And that Renekton is literally one shot. Oh, hey, look. Nope. What an extremely effective roam that was. Alright. Anyway, I hope you like at least get part of what I'm saying here. I know I didn't have a script going into it, so mostly incoherent, just rambling at this point, but point is, those kinds of people who do the kinds of things I've been bringing up, they ruin a game that's supposed to be fun for everyone. A game that's supposed to let us kick back and enjoy doing what we're doing. They make it not doing that, is the best way I can say it. It's like, it makes us sad and bitter, and it makes us, like I said, dislike this game, or at least parts of it. I even took a little bit of a break recently because I didn't like what was going on with the game. And, you know, that sucks. Feeling that way. Ah, he was actually smart. He warded. A lot of people at this level don't do that. So yeah, See, here's the thing. Like I said, I've gotten used to people spam pinging, people just being jerks in general. That doesn't disturb me. What does disturb me is just people being generally mean to each other. Oh no, he ulted. Which cancelled my ult because he suddenly had more HP. Ah. A smart man would have seen that one coming. I didn't. And I really gotta stop running into tower range. Anyway, if anyone has any comments on this, feel free to leave a comment about it. I probably won't respond, but who knows, maybe I will. Mostly just I wanna get my thoughts and feelings out there. I feel like it's important for the League players who want to make League a more accepting community, a less toxic community, a community who don't constantly try to belittle people and push people down and those things. It is important to, talk to each other and make sure that we don't. Because if we do, well, I mean, it's important that we do have that conversation with each other. That we realize what we think and don't think when it comes to these things. He probably sees me. Or he's trying to taunt me. Yeah, he definitely has his place warded. The Urgot outscales Renekton pretty hard, and I stomped him in the early game, so... I mean, the thing is, if you don't respect the range... There we go. If you don't respect the range, and you don't respect when I have my ult up, you're going to suddenly get bursted down, and then you're going to die. That's Urgot. Yeah, but anyway. And for a new streamer, or for streamers in general, I guess, the constant, blame, meaning you can't upload videos, you want to put less effort into what you're doing because it might not even be worth it. That results in a lot of, bitterness and just general dislike for the game, which is a shame because this game is supposed to make us have fun. That is, in general, what the game is supposed to do. We're supposed to enjoy what we do here. We're supposed to enjoy playing this game. And for a lot of people who's been doing it for a while, eventually it becomes less about enjoyment and more about just sitting back and pushing yourself through another game of League. And I mean, you can talk over and over and over again about whether or not, I mean, does anyone have the what's it called, obligation to play in a certain way or play at a certain level? Does anyone have that obligation? And if they do, how do we enforce those? Because I mean, people don't get banned. That's a big problem. People don't get banned when they should get banned. See, here's the thing. I can't really do much against the Lux, who is hugging tower. I don't really know what Annie wants me to do here. Oh my god, what did she feed her? Okay, never mind. Apparently I can't do anything because that Lux is apparently fed. Oh wow, you got her. Nice. Oh my. Alright, guess I'm not roaming anymore. But yeah, see, my problem is when people act like it's their right to punish someone for what is essentially nothing. When someone acts like they deserve to do that. And personally, I feel like it's not true. Someone having a bad game does not allow you to act in a poor manner. So, what is the solution? And I don't have a solution. I'm not a game designer. I don't know how. I don't know how to make things work. I know a lot of people say add a detection system for whether or not you had, whether or not you bought items, whether or not you actually moved during the game. And I mean, that's all well and good, but I mean, I don't know how easy that would be, or how tough that would be. I mean, it can be a really hard thing to do to add detection systems, I think. I'm not a programmer, so I really have no authority on the matter. What I do know is I don't want League of Legends to just become this thing. Oh my god, Adash is so fed. Yeah, there is no way I can fight her. Anyway. Point is, being forced to deal with hurtful people, that's just something you sometimes have to tolerate. Oh my, how are you people not killing her? It's a 2v1. It's a 2v1. What have you guys fed her? Oh my god. I haven't actually been looking much at the score. That is a 17-6 Ashe. Yeah, but okay. Guess I'll just AFK farm until I reach the... till I have enough gold to, to fight that. And enough level. Actually, I'm higher level than her, but that doesn't really matter when those are the items you're dealing with.
Their cries are calling me home.
Anyway. But yeah, like, I don't speak, I'm gonna assume that the others are speaking Spanish here. I don't speak that. But, I mean, sure, they're probably just having a bad game. They don't really know how to deal with it. And I don't want to be the guy who flames. So I'm not going to flame. Flaming is just poor show. It doesn't help anyone. All it does is just... Alright, got him. And this Renekton is not happy. Anyway, I'm hoping I can relieve some pressure from bot lane, middle lane by just pushing this lane as hard as I can. At least our Shaco is really cleaning up. There we go. That's a death stance. Ashe is a physical damage opponent. So having more armor might actually be good. Don't really know. Can buy a Guardian, but that won't really help me here. I could buy Immortal Reminder to make sure that no one actually has healing. Because Renekton has a lot of healing, and while I know Renekton is not the hard problem right now, he is probably the one who's going to be protecting top. Oh, hey, look. My god. It's all of them. So yeah. That happened. Nice, they got the Ashe. And I got 4 of them. Good teamwork. Just as I planned. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, I don't really have much more to say for now. Just enjoy the video, I guess. I'll bring up the audio a little bit more. So yeah, now I'm just going to be playing the game.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
But I hope that what I'm saying don't fall on deaf ears. Because I believe that it is important. I believe it is important for us to be clear with each other what we accept as behavior and what we don't. Oh my god, now they have 3 fed people on their team. They're glorious, and I gotta stop him from split pushing. That's perfect. So yeah. But I mean, I'm not gonna flame. Why would I? There is no point in flaming actually. Because, like I've said, having bad games does not nice. Yeah, having a bad game does not constitute being bad at the game, or being a bad player, or just deserving of the tidal wave of hate that is going to appear. Because that is what it is. That is what happens. There's so much hate going around that eventually you just have to say enough is enough. Ah, hyperfed Luxes are scary. I should probably get some magic resistance.
Zone calls for its headsman.
So after Mortal Reminder, I should probably get Adapted Helm. Yep.
Has been slain.
I answer to no one, no matter.
Oh, another thing that really just annoys me when I play and makes me more likely to flame is just when someone
Your turret has been destroyed.
City choking in the Cambaran's grasp.
when someone has to deal with a bad player flaming them, someone who is like 1 in 20, but they still flame.
Enemy has been slain.
Those things really annoy me. Because it's like, flaming is never okay, but flaming when you're not even doing well,
An enemy has been slain.
that's worse.
An inhibitor.
That is somehow worse, flaming when you're not even doing well. Somehow worse than just flaming. According, in my opinion at least. My also professional opinion. That's just what I feel. It's just, there's no point in doing it. There's no reason for it. Just hatred for the sake of hatred. It's just hurtfulness for the sake of being hurtful. And that is never okay. Ah, she took out my ward. Great. This is the thing, I don't know where she is, and I am not strong enough to go into a 1v1 with her.
This, the pain will prove useful later.
An ally has been slain.
The problem is that there are two people that we can't fight. We can't fight Lux alone and we can't fight Ashe alone. And Lux may even be more dangerous than Ashe, because she can just nuke anyone with her ult. Oh, there's Ashe. Ah, so close. Well, I mean, there it is. It's a lost game. People are flaming, so just another normal day in life of a League of Legends player. But alright. If you agree with what I say, maybe share the video. While I know that everyone else has already said all of these things, I believe it's still important for us to talk about these things and, you know, make sure that we don't accept when someone is acting in a bad way. Because if we accept that, people do, then the community is going to die. That is the bottom line. If we accept bad behavior, the community will die. And despite all the bad things I've said about the game, I don't want it to end. I love this game. Like, unironically. I think it's really fun. Okay, how is this my fault? Oh, she flashed. Oh, me helping my team. Okay, now they're all flaming me for not helping my team. Alright, you know, I am just drawing both Ashe and Renekton away from, you know, the rest of the game.
An enemy has been slain.
But okay, you want me to not go top? And I'll do that. Because whenever you guys do something, it goes so horrifically.
The enemy's inhibitor is respawning.
Alright, see, there I just said something that I shouldn't have said, and just poor sportsmanship.
Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
Oh my. Alright. According to me, they have no right to flame me. They all have died much more than I have. But you know, that is just my opinion. Why does that matter? I'm just a league player who's salty because he's losing. Which is what everyone is going to say if I fire back. So, you know. Usually I just don't even acknowledge. Oh wow. Wait, why can't we just do that all the time? Right, I'm level 18, I have quite a lot of damage and I also shred armor a little bit. I don't know what the plan here is. There we go. Yep. Alright, so why are we pushing when we know that they have Baron? Ah, I dashed into a wall. Oh, they know exactly where we are. Are we fighting? This is a terrible idea. Let's just fall back. A Baron, we can't really do much here. Well, this isn't really going so great, so... Alright.
Has been destroyed.
Who are we fighting right now? And why are we fighting right now? Good job. Alright. If you enjoyed this, thank you for watching. If you agree with me, maybe leave a like, maybe share it. Who knows? So, yeah. Let's just together try to make a better, less toxic League of Legends. That's the outro.